a singer and a songwriter and a minister and a helper of people. He's a very, very generous man with his time and his emotion and his caring. And I know that for a fact. And we've talked and walked the streets and done smart things and done dumb things. And I have had a good friendship, and it's been a pleasure to watch you grow and become what you are, which is a helper of people. And your Friday night services are getting more popular all the time. First of all, how are you? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. And it was great to see Reverend Whalen. You know, he and I were in Memphis Theological Seminary together.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something. He's a scholar. I've had classes with him, and he's a brilliant, as we all know, a brilliant man and compassionate man. But I had the privilege of being able to go through seminary with him. But it's all good, man. Happy New Year. It's great to see you.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the success of this program.
We continue to do it. It's been, I haven't seen you since March, since you so graciously played at the event for Zeke. That's been a year which is hard to believe. And time goes by and things happen, and we continue to find the faith and somehow the drive to carry on. That's one of your options.
We're advancing, walking backwards, aren't we?
I think that might be the case. Right now, if you have the Periscope app, Wesley, explain what we're doing with John and your telephone.
What we're doing, if you have the Periscope app for your smartphone, we are periscoping this entire thing right now. I've got my phone aimed right at John. So you can log onto your Periscope, and you can find the Periscope streams going on right now in Memphis, and find us. It's labeled simply Kilzer, because I was in a hurry. Or you can look up West Jehola, which is the account that I've got that I'm using for all of this.
YAHOLA.
It's a free app. It's a free app, and you can get it on iTunes or Google Play.
Okay. So we're going to sit here and let John play. How do you spend your days? Talking to people and having coffee and helping and...
Mostly, yeah. I mean, the thing is that I spend it, it's exactly that. It's all pretty intense. Deal with a lot of folks in recovery, and I don't get a whole lot of how are you doing calls. You know, it's really pretty much all emergency calls. And I mean, I'm glad to be able to do it. I'm honored to be able to do it. If I wasn't called to do it, I couldn't do it. I would just burn up pretty quickly. And I have to be real honest with you too. The music is my sanctuary. So I mean, I'm pretty much a recluse. It's you've known that all along.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm able to kind of put that game face on and get into it. But when
it takes one to know one.
Yeah. When I'm home, my music is my sanctuary. And so if I didn't have that to escape into, then I wouldn't be able to do it. Honestly.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I mean, you can only absorb, I guess, so much pain and from other people and. Offer them back that kindness and that generosity until it begins to really weigh on you. So you can release that through your music and through your peace and quiet over in Midtown.
Exactly. That's exactly it. I keep it pretty fundamental and rudimentary, you know.
So do you play much out, or are you kind of tired of that too?
I will. You know, it kind of takes tear gas to get me to do it. I will. You know. And I love playing out if it's the right thing, and I mean, you know, I have to tell you, Drake, I love the situation I'm in right now musically. I'm with, you know, Archer Records, Ward Archer and Deborah Sweeney and Daniel Land and Kevin Houston. They kind of understand me, and it's like really being at home with that label, and they kind of realize that the sort of it's a different sort of bag with kind of where I am now, and they allow me to be sort of an artist, and I feel really at home there, and I have to really give them all a shout out.
Well, it certainly has to be a relief to you, because it seems that everybody has to be assigned a label, you know, what are you?
Yeah.
And that seems to be, I don't know why. Now, I wouldn't call you country, I wouldn't call you Americana. You're a singer-songwriter, and this last album, you were here about a year ago or so, and it was out, and we played it for a good bit, and you were you had your piano, you were trying to get better at that because you were, searching for the right way to ping on that thing. And then, I guess it was last week or so, you sent me this note, and from the Mercury newspaper in England, and it was a year-end thing, and there are year-end lists galore. And this one was done by Paul Cole and Bev Bevan. Now, Bev Bevan was a guy that played drums in ELO for the first decade or so of their career. And now I suppose he and Mr. Cole are music critics in England for the Mercury newspaper. And they had categories from retro to pop to rock, jazz and blues, and one called Roots and Country. The #1 album in the Roots and Country category was Hideaway by John Kilzer. How did this happen? Do you know?
I do know that it was released in February. Archer Records released it in England over there, and I knew we got a little bit of, you kind of have to do press at that time, and I know that there were a lot of press releases, and I do know that back when I was with Geffen, records did really quite well over there, and I toured over there. But
yeah.
Oddly enough, even with the second record, what was that record? Busman's Holiday.
How could you forget that one?
Yeah, and I was over there a lot with it, and they sort of, I don't know, they just sort of kind of, it's an odd record, and they sort of latched on to it. But that was a long time ago. I'm just speculating on all of this, but.
With all the releases, it's just unusual to me that they would, latch onto this. Also in the category is a band called White Horse, Ryan Adams, Megan Henwood, and the Unthanks. But yours was on top, and I'm just trying to picture the mechanism that puts these albums in their hands and how they decide over the course of the year that, yep, this is the best one. Some guy from Memphis.
You got me. Maybe it's like they got some sort of I Ching, and they throw sort of stalks of drumsticks. It's drumsticks.
It is Bev Bevan, yeah.
Yeah, you pick drumsticks. Whoever gets the longest drumstick wins.
Well, I think that it speaks very highly of you and of their taste, and it's also so unusual to me that the difference in musical tastes and presentations in this country and in England. They're completely different.
Yeah, the rubrics, I'm trying to, I was wondering about that kind of country thing, and I remember when they did release it over there, they immediately started kind of denominating it as a country as well, which is a bit odd.
Yeah.
My best guesstimate is that Americana is the closest sort of analogy of what Roots and Country
right.
is over there.
And they have retro. A different category, and #1 was Don Henley's album, Cass County.
Is that a good record?
It's a great record.
Is it?
It's him and Merle Haggard and Mick Jagger and some great duets, yeah.
See, I live under a rock. I didn't even know.
Yes, but you're in pretty good company, I would say, on this. And it's an honor. I'm sure they might send you like a plaque or something, which you don't need, but just the honor of being acknowledged, I think, is.
It was very cool. It was very cool, and it was kind of unexpected. And honestly, I think it's great for Archer Records. I'm just
thankful.
I'm thankful, man.
That is a good way to be. I think we all are these days. It could always be worse, and we just carry on. Let us let you play some songs. Hideaway is available on Amazon and I'm sure the Archer Records website.
That's right.
And there are some great songs on it that we've played over the course of the year.
Thank you.
And John's gonna play some of them now. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do this blues song. Mississippi, there's a clapboard shack about a mile from the river and the railroad tracks. Well, them guitars whine and them diesels moan. Make you leave Memphis, make you leave home. Don't jump them freight cars if you can't ride. The blues will bust your head and leave you lying by the side. Well now, blues ain't nothing but a song and dance. It's a cosmic boogie in a funky trance. Well, it mess with your heart and then mess with your mind, and it wrap all around you like a kudzu vine. Don't drink that moonshine if you can't hang. The blues will creep around you like a gypsy boomerang. Cut you up and leave you bleeding on the way.
Mighty fine. John Kilzer from Hideaway. It's called Graveyard Jones. That is excellent. We will do a little break briefly for about 4 minutes, so don't go anywhere. John's going to play some more. We'll be back with John Kilzer after this.